Hello and welcome back to Ankford Plays. Kerrigan has been turned into an actual fucking angel. Oh well, I guess the closest thing we could come to that. She is like the closest thing we have to a god. And she also looks a little bit like the Phoenix Force. I don't think that's on accident. That's Phoenix Force being from X-Men. That's the giant super force that makes Jean Grey all superpowered and evil. If you've ever watched X-Men: The Last Stand and wondered why Jean Grey suddenly became evil, that's because of that. That's a giant cosmic force, space bird, making her evil, or at least considering her its vessel. Somehow, I'm still not sure how that works. I'm not that big of an X-Men fan, but I know that. So, hey, okay, let's get started.
Never faced anything like me.
Sarah, Artanis and I are in position, and we're not leaving, so don't even say it. Now what's the plan?
Amon is enveloped within a barrier of energy. His void crystals make him nearly invincible. But they are also his weakness. When they leave him to recharge their energy, they become vulnerable to attack.
We cannot take them down alone. His strength is too great in this realm.
You have yet to see my power. We will bring his barrier down, then I will finish it.
Okay, so
Looks
it's
like
one
this
more
is our
building
last
mission.
dance,
I
darling.
actually expected it to go all
Let's get going.
dungeon crawlery, just like most of the Kerrigan campaign, but I guess not. Okay, Kerrigan is controlling the Zerg. And I barely remember how to play a Zerg, actually.
Speak to me. My destiny manifests.
You go.
The void crystals orbit Amon, projecting his void barrier. At the height of their journey, they will cross over the terrain. That is our moment to destroy them.
We require more minerals.
I don't remember what that does. That's what I said, like, I'm a little bit like, what do I actually...
My destiny manifests. It shall be.
Okay, let's see.
The final stand begins now. I cannot delay.
Let's start with this one.
The first crystal should be vulnerable to our attacks soon. My warriors will engage it shortly.
Amon's construct. His reach is long and wide. He will attack us at every turn.
Oh shit,
My destiny manifests. This is my burden to bear. Final stand. Amon shall meet his end. I am called.
Okay. me... Yes, please.
Speak to me.
We got one of them. One of the void castles. We need all three, I guess.
A new age.
Oh, that's a void crystal. Shit. Destroy that immediately. Guessing these are their bases? I don't think they have to base.
I will not. Let's see how these void crystals fare against my new power. It shall be. It shall be.
Go back.
The first crystal is down. His barrier weakens. The final stand begins now.
Let's see. So that's one of them at least. That's one crystal. Okay, now we just need like hydrolysis.
I can see.
I want to take down this
Countless universes.
neighboring base.
I am called.
Looks like we've got a crystal surfacing over here. My boys are heading to it.
Final stand begins
Alright, Jim,
now.
you're in way over your head, but you know
I
what?
cannot
respect
delay.
fun. I really like Jim.
This is my turn to
I,
pick.
I really like his character. He's like, he's just a cowboy. I like cowboys.
Final stand begins now.
He's kind of honorable. He's the closest thing that they have to honorable in the character. So, Matt Holloway is the next thing.
It shall be.
Although, Matt Holloway I don't think that finds interesting, but I do like him. Valerian, on the other hand, I've also like his growth really interesting. Like he starts out like, or he at least starts out kind of snooty, but then you find out
This is my
idealist, and I have a soft spot for idealist. Gonna make myself some impalers, and then I'm just gonna go in and hope for the best.
At the height of their journey, they will cross over the terrain. That is our moment to destroy them.
We require more minerals.
So my hope is that they probably have the enemies probably have less health, or has other enemy types in this, or I have more health or more damage. I don't know. I don't know exactly what this does.
I will not.
I know I'm not gonna get the achievement. I'm probably gonna lose the respect of a lot of people, but I just tried 3 times, I think, 2 times, 3 times
I am
to beat it on normal difficulty. I can't. And my personal flaws is when I start getting annoyed, like really annoyed, that's when I'm just gonna finish the mission off.
This is my turn to pick.
Should be vulnerable to our attacks soon. My warriors will engage it shortly.
This is Amon's construct. His reach is long. He will attack us at every turn.
Maybe the their hive cluster doesn't come back in this game mode. I don't know. That's at least something there. This is gone. Arguably, to me at least. Zerg might be the most difficult race to play. I at least have a lot of trouble with them. I will say, like, I'm at least allowed to play a little bit more recklessly, which is more my style. Even when I'm doing well at RTSs, as you've noticed, like I'm a very reckless player. I play very recklessly. I don't know. I just like playing like that. Of course, that can come back to bite me quite hard.
Speak to me.
So I'm thinking just not let them get this up and running, because this side is where I get my ass handed to me first.
I cannot delay.
Yeah, but they ended up building one right in front of me, a base right in front of me, and I just could not get that shit removed, so I was just busy. The only thing I could do was sit there and look at Amon destroying the other bases and at least destroying mine. So decide, you know what, I'm just gonna finish this. I'm not gonna submit myself to that kind of bullshit.
I am called.
I don't know. I like a challenge, but I also like having fun.
I cannot delay.
Challenge is fun. I agree, but fuck off. There we go. I still have trouble with it, even though I'm playing as casual. So you can tell I had problems on fucking normal.
Final stand begins.
God.
Speak to me. I will. I cannot delay. The final stand.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I am called. It shall
There it is, crystal. We are the crystal gems.
I cannot delay.
Get that fucking crystal.
I feel your power weakening, Amon.
Fuck off,
Final
dude!
stand.
Allies will suffer for this.
Yes. They probably will. You know what? I have a half expectation that Jim Raynor is dead by the end of this.
Amon
I
shall
really
meet
expect him
his
to be
end.
dead by the end of this.
I cannot delay. Speak to me. Amon is attacking my hive cluster. Minions, flee now!
Oh god. Okay.
It shall be. Do you feel your end approaches?
5 out of 7 is gone.
The final stand begins.
I was forced to become this, just as you were, torn from everything I knew.
Yeah,
I am
I'll
called.
believe you. You just had a shit way up. dealing with it.
What is it you require? Infinity.
How do I get over there? Everything's closed off there, so how do I get there? You can't get ground units there, so... oh no. Well... I always said I wanted to build some more fucking air support. Anti-air things. You know what, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do just that. It's gonna be a lot of anti-air here.
A new age will dawn.
Also, queens.
What is it you require?
How do we get there? How do we destroy that?
This is my burden to bear.
We're coming!
The final stand begins. This is my burden.
Oh!
Final stand.
Lol. You thought you were gonna set up a base. You weren't. Whoa,
What is
dude!
it you require?
Alright, let's kill off this crystal.
I cannot delay. I will not fail.
I see your truth, Kerrigan. You are no champion of light. Murderer. Hypocrite.
Yeah, murderer and hypocrite, that's me. Not like anyone else should be talking.
Amon shall meet his end. I will not fail.
You are the correct person to be judging me on being a murderer and a hypocrite. That is you! Right there.
My command center's about to fall. Sarah, we're running out of time here.
Yep. That would be the correct assertion there. We need some mutilisks. I should have made mutilisks a long time ago.
The final step. What is it you require?
Don't make a base there, that's not cool. Well, his base is under attack apparently. That's what they're taking care of there. Oh, okay, cool.
Speak to me.
Our forces are under attack.
I am called. I will not fail.
Not enough energy.
I cannot delay.
Our forces are under attack.
I cannot. This is my burden.
Fuck off! The final crystal is of course in a really hard to reach place. Why didn't I see that one coming? Just give me a bunch of guys.
Speak to me. It shall be. This is my burden to bear. What is it required? This is my burden to bear.
Okay.
I will not. A new age will dawn. My destiny manifests.
I really need to get over there. How do I get over there? How do I get creep over there? Is the better question.
I am called. Amon shall meet his end.
Can she not fly? She can't fly!
It shall be.
Our forces
How do I transport things over there?
This is my burden to bear. I will not fail.
This is your moment, AI.
I will not.
Destroy the base. Destroy the crystal.
Speak to me.
Our forces are under attack.
Amon shall meet his end.
Amon's focus has fallen upon my final nexus. Warriors, evacuate before it is torn asunder!
How do I... Yeah, but how do I need to have... Splat over there. Creep. Creep.
There is no purpose to our battles, our struggles. We suffer and die only to be forgotten.
Okay.
Infinity unraveled.
I'm getting fucked over by the unit limitations here. Tell me it comes over to this side so we can...
I am called.
Mineral field depleted.
It shall be.
Maybe we can at least make them attack it. That would be cool.
I cannot delay. This is my burden to bear.
Come over here, you stupid void thing.
Final stand.
Come over here. Everybody's waiting for your party. There's a good boy. Another different one is coming over here.
I am
Different
called.
one is coming over here. Good.
A new age will dawn.
Come over here.
It shall be.
We'll talk about it.
The final stand begins now. It shall be.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it!
This is my burden to bear.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh god, it's been an hour and 40 minutes.
Finally, the barrier has fallen. It is over, Amon.
You are but a product of the flawed cycle, manipulated for the entirety of your existence.
You know nothing about me. I care little for the Zelnaga's infinite cycle, or your twisted lies. No. I choose something different. I choose freedom. For all of us.
Holy shit, what's she doing?
Go, Jin. Go.
Today marks the third anniversary of the fall of the Arcturus Manx regime. To memorialize this milestone, Emperor Valerian Manx held a monumental celebration in the capital wing of Starcraft, heralding in a new age of peace and prosperity within the Terran Dominion. On the Senate steps, Admiral Matthew Horner reaffirmed the military support of the new Dominion government and expresses optimism for the latest rounds of peace negotiations.
Hearts and minds, man. Just like you always said.
You know, Matt, someday you're gonna wind up leading this bunch of misfits.
I made a deal with the devil, Jimmy. You will hold her life in your hands.
You about ready to get out of here, cowboy?
Hell, it's about time.
Yay! I thought he was lost! I was about to get all sad! But she's right there! Jim Ray was never heard from again. His badge was recovered from Joe Ray's power on Masara. Under the steady leadership of Emperor Valerian Manx and Admiral Matthew Horner, the Dominion enters an age of prosperity and peace. Yay! Idealism wins! Only took creating a god to do it. Led by the new Queen Zagara, the Zerg forcibly lay claim to the system surrounding Cha. High Lord Alarak declines an alliance with the unified Protoss, and his people leave Aya to establish their own homeworld. Any Tal'darim who oppose his decision are permitted one opportunity to join the Templar. Okay, so Alarak is still Alarak, I guess. Scientists have reported strange regrowth of life and formerly barren planets across the Trupulu sector. The origin of these vast changes is unknown. Starcraft 2, Legacy of the Void. Okay. So, that is the end of that. That was a pretty, like, Deus Machina ending. But, on the other hand, like, it's not like it wasn't foreshadowed. So I'll give that a pass. Like, her getting god powers, like, of course she would do something like this. This was a good story. It did fall into a lot of the trappings that science fiction falls into. It did do a lot of H.P. Lovecraft stuff. But I feel like the trappings it did fall into, it wore with so much vigor and pride that it was like, okay, well, you know what? You own this. They owned it. Like, they owned they took the cliches and they owned them, right? I'm a little bit sad that after all the build-up Tychus Finley got, that he didn't really get a big send-off. He kind of just got shot. That's a shame. I would have liked more of a send-off to Tychus Finley, because it was a character we got to know a little bit. Also, having like played Heroes of the Storm, I saw he had an infected skin. I had hoped he would come back during the Zerg campaign as an infected unit, but you know what? That's fine. That's like not up to me. I can see why there's a lot of characters that they're slowly adding to co-op campaigns and to buy this unit, plays this in the co-op pay is something, and Nova also gets a little. Nova also has her own little side story, as far as I can tell, of a couple missions. So they've built this really cool universe. A race I wasn't expecting to. Oh, actually, both of the alien races I didn't actually expect to enjoy that much. As much as I did, I ended up loving Heart of the Swarm. Heart of the Swarm is probably my favorite campaign. Legacy Void is also really good, but I think it goes Heart of the Swarm, Wings of Liberty, Legacy Void. And that's just because, like, I have a soft spot for the whole cowboy aesthetic, space cowboy aesthetic that Wings of Liberty all did, and a little bit of nostalgia for it because I had played Starcraft 2 Wings of Liberty a couple of years before I even started Let's Playing, so a little bit nostalgia there. That said, Legacy of the Void ended up being like a really good send-off to this story. I don't even know where. Like, I'm guessing if they do more Starcraft, it will be in this new state of affairs where most of the main characters are no longer around. Like, Zeratul is dead, Sarah Kerrigan and Jim Raynor are missing in action, and of course, like, Matt Horner and Valerian are leading the Terrans. So how that will come into conflict again, it's gonna be interesting. There's probably some stranglers from the Mengsk regime, stragglers from that running around. There's probably also, but as far as I can tell, like, Kerrigan fixed everything. She very much like removed Amon from this entire puzzle. So I don't know if Jim was just hallucinating and he died, and Kerrigan is actually still sitting in the void, like at the end of the universe, like controlling everything as a giant goddess. I could see that being a thing. I think that we're meant to speculate there. I really love the character designs. I really fall in love. Like, as someone who came into StarCraft not really that interested in seeing Warcraft with science fiction, because, like, I'm a big Warcraft fan. I didn't expect to also fall in love with StarCraft as much as I did, but here I am. Loving StarCraft as well. Definitely, like, finding the time to play in the original game at some point, but I don't think that will be on the channel. I think this channel has seen what it needs to see of StarCraft, and with that, I hope you'll join me tomorrow for a different game altogether, completely different game. And subscribe, I guess, if you haven't. If not, like, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Bye!